some bacon on a biscuit and let's go. We're burning daylight.
It's the world of strange. A world gone wacky.
Out here, due process is a bullet.
And some of the scariest people on the planet.
I think you're bluffing. Be afraid. You know, you look mighty pretty when you get mad.
It's your odd news on KCHW.
Just sit back and enjoy the show.
You know, most theme programs change their intro every few years. Not us. 7 years that promo's been running before the odd news.
And there's something about it. It's just fun every time you hear it.
It is. I love crowing with the rooster. It's my favorite thing to do.
Oh,
So,
really?
Really.
That
It looks
makes
cool
sense for a guy.
If you watch the webcam version on YouTube later, today, you can actually see me crow if you're in the studio.
I like the part where he says, out here, we don't have due process. It's like
due process of bullet. It's Stevens County, baby, and here we go with your news attack.
All right, so we've got a driver in China got a surprise when he pulled up to a traffic light. A kangaroo had hopped into the road and stood on a pedestrian crossing. The man snapped a photo of the strange sight and posted it on social media, helping police to track down the roo, which had escaped from the city zoo.
Oh, how cute. It makes you say, what?
Okay. In Florida, Highway Patrol arrested a man who was suspected of stealing a box truck. Once they stopped the truck, troopers found it was carrying 3 caskets.
Oh. They thought it was something nefarious, right?
And caskets, coffins, yeah.
I know what it is.
Bring out your dead.
Bring out
your dead.
Oh, that's what it is.
We have caskets.
All right. Police in Australia pulled over a man who was allegedly driving while trying to do 2 things at once. Okay. In addition to driving, they say the man was eating a bowl of cereal. So what 2 things at once? And the cereal. I mean, I'm thinking, what's he doing? Taking a snapshot of his cereal and posting it or something?
You want to know what the second thing he was doing?
What was the second thing he was doing?
These things make me nervous.
Let's not go there.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Oh, well.
I really want to, but...
we're done.
See how she's got her legs up?
Oh, my God, Scott.
All right,
Okay.
there we go. Sorry.
In Italy, 3 guys noticed a woman taking pictures with a nice camera. They walked up, and one of them grabbed it right out of her hands. Bad idea. She was an undercover officer doing surveillance, and backup officers immediately swarmed the thieves. Wow. What a perfect setup.
And it was real funny because she had a deep voice.
Go ahead, make my day.
I like that. Sometimes I can have deep voice, too.
Well, you've seen those women pops.
Right? Look out.
Look out.
All right. And then we've got police in a province in China. They're keeping their eyes open for a guy who likes free food, but it's only free food if it's partially eaten. Oh my God. Whoa, this is really wacky.
That's disgusting.
The man will walk into a restaurant, either fast food or sit down, and walk away with partially eaten steaks, chicken legs, rice dishes, whatever. In 4 months, the restaurant bandit has made off with at least a dozen partially eaten restaurant meals.
So you just kind of
I
come
can
in
hardly even say it.
and loiter and wait till somebody gets up from their table and leaves half their plate, and they just go snag it and boogie.
What does he do? That suggestive sales?
Are you done with that? Are you sure you're not done with that? It's time for you to... Oh, somebody's breaking into your car.
Oh.
Yeah. He has more problems than that, though.
Hello? Hot girl? Does anybody know where the massage parlor is? High five. High five. Anybody?
You gonna eat that? You gonna eat
No,
that?
he takes it all. I told you it was suggestive sales or something.
Way to upsell.
Wow.
All right, we did it backwards today, but we're going to roll out with the news attack now, where the first part's true and the second part is totally made up. No, you were awesome. You just took off and went. It was cool.
And so I'm not supposed to look at the answers?
No.
Is that,
no.
Am I supposed to guess anything?
No, you can comment, though.
Oh, okay.
You can guess it. How stupid it's going to get if you want.
Okay.
Right. So the news attack, first part's real, second part's totally made up. Animal lovers are outraged after a matador in Spain first tortured a bull, then used his handkerchief to wipe the tears from the animal's eyes, and then he killed it.
Oh,
It's disgusting.
That is horrible.
He's wasting his time as a bullfighter. He'd make a fortune as a divorce lawyer.
Yeah, I would say he needs to get out of hurting animals and
Yes.
definitely into another field.
I like this dude. Amazon founder Jeff Bezos debuted a mock-up of his Blue Origin spacecraft designed to land on the moon.
Yay.
That's right. NASA and the government can't put it together, but Amazon can.
That makes about right. That makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
I think it's all true.
It's funny that Amazon makes so much money. They have so much extra they can build spacecraft that the government can't.
Well, and what was it when the drones came out, and then all of a sudden we can go out and pick up our own drone, and
Yes.
and so pretty soon we can have our own little spaceships, I think.
Amazon says they will be going to the moon in 5 years.
Oh.
In 2024, Amazon is going to the moon. That's the government's saying another 20 years till they can get back to the moon. Amazon's doing it in 2024. Of course, if they finish the new Amazon Prime rocket, you'll be able to go in just one day.
Oh, right. And what do you see?
Overnight.
You see the Earth, maybe,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
space. I guess it's the site.
Can I get the Amazon Prime rocket that arrives in 2 days or less?
Yeah, your hair might be sticking up, and everything else.
All right. Jimmy Carter fell and broke his hip. Ex-president Jimmy Carter, former
Oh.
president. He's recovering nicely. However, this completely changes his plans for Dancing with the Stars.
Oh,
Okay.
Dancing with the Stars.
That's not funny. He's 90.
It's not. He's actually really done a lot of work over in the, is it Israel, Palestine?
Yes.
He's done a
No,
lot of
and Jimmy-
humanitarian.
They made fun of him as a one-term president, but he has went on to be an amazing ambassador for our country.
He has
So, he's a
been,
good guy.
and he was the only president I actually got to meet, and hear speak. So
He's a good guy.
yeah.
Scientists have launched a campaign for an international agreement to leave at least 85% of the solar system free from mining.
Wow.
And then some Trump unsupporters added in golf courses.
Oh, right. That sounds about on the moon.
We
I want
came
a
up-
golf course on the moon
Yes.
and make it pretty. What? Well, wait a second.
What
What
would
are
it
they? What minerals is it? Uranium they get or what?
I don't know. I think-
Stardust.
Stardust.
Oh, it's gotta be stardust.
All they have on the moon is sprinkles. I've seen it.
Yeah.
All right.
Be cool to have a meteorite.
Joe Biden says that he's open to the idea of breaking up Facebook since it's turned into such a monopoly, they claim.
Ooh.
Just as soon as someone explains to him what it is.
Isn't he the one that went on about climate change or something?
No, that's a different...
No, he was the vice president of Bush.
No.
Oh dear.
Obama.
Obama.
Okay.
Okay. Well, they're all the same
Yeah.
to me. Except Trump. He's a little different. He's a little out there, but
But what you did is...
at least he speaks his mind.
That's right.
He doesn't bottle his emotions at all.
And you really threw yourself under the bus with vice presidents. All right.
That's good. It shows you how relative it is.
In Florida...
Sorry, it is. It's more important to support our community right now because
That's
that's
right.
what we got left.
That's
I
what
mean,
you
they're
can
not
change.
doing much, so whatever.
We can change at the grass level. That
You know, how many
the
lives
federal
and-
level is a little tough.
Yeah.
In Florida, an escaped pet monkey was found 2 miles away at a construction site, which prompted me to say, who's the new guy operating the backhoe? All right, teenager used the huge Times Square electronic billboard to ask a girl to his high school prom.
You said what?
The giant electronic billboard in Times Square to ask his girl to prom. He
How
actually,
romantic.
yes. And then she used a can of spray paint on a subway car to say no.
Oh, ouch.
That was the lie part. So.
Oh,
all
okay.
right.
Well,
They're bringing back that show for fat people, The Biggest Loser.
The Biggest Loser?
The Biggest Loser.
Oh, is the name of the show.
Yes. Where in the country are they going to find someone with a weight problem? Let's
Go figure.
just go to the nearest Starbucks. How's that? All right.
Or the gym.
Or the gym.
I don't know.
Oh,
We
yeah.
all have to be
That's
working on
right.
ourselves.
Astronomers say the moon is experiencing powerful quakes because it grows older. As it grows older, it's shrinking.
Oh, that really turns me off from going to the moon. I don't want to experience, earthquakes.
The moon's shrinking and getting old.
No, with the earthquakes, the quakes, or whatever you talked about.
Which prompted me to say, it's old and shrinking? You mean like Grandpa?
Whoa.
And my last one, Spider-Man appears in the new United Airlines onboard safety video if you're flying on a plane. Spider-Man appears in the United Airlines safety video as you take off. So, passengers are going to keep asking the flight attendants, which button are they supposed to push to shoot that web stuff?
Right? Oh my goodness. I'm going, Spider-Man would be like the oddest person to show people how to stay safe because he's all over the place. He's
Exactly.
Do not do what I do.
Don't do
not,
this. Don't do this.
Do not stand on top of the wall. Cling to the...
Get on the roof of the airplane and just hang there. I'm staying up here when everyone else crashes.
I will save you. Don't worry. Don't do what I'm doing. That's all I've got to say.
Maybe. There's too many of you to save. I will save myself. And I think that's it. That's our odd news for... You know what day it is? Wednesday!
May 15th.
All right. So we're going to roll back into the music. I have something very special. Okay? Very, very special. Everyone listening, you have a job to do. Follow along with me. Okay? Okay.
Quickly, everybody, into the disco room!
The disco room! Are we dancing now?
All right.
We're dancing. It's KCHW. We'll be back with the community events. Stick around right here, 102.7.
Love the disco sound.